Hey guys, we're a little late to it, but just putting out my predictions and going over some of the stuff that was shown off for the Persona 30th anniversary. So, they just had a Bureau Live on the 8th. Unfortunately, I was on a plane at the time, so I wasn't able to get to this in a timely manner. But they showed off some merchandise, which we'll see here shortly. As you can see, I'm on the Persona channel website. I'll have the link for that in the description below. So, with that, they show off like all of the special merchandise. So, you can see it all right in here. We've got like some acrylic stands, some pins. We've got some little bags. They show them off as well as the price down below. So, right here, we've got the main character acrylic stand, so we've got like a Joker, you, the MC for Persona 5 X, the gacha game. We've got Makoto, we've got, let's see here, Tatsuya, Maya, Kotone, and I can't ever remember the name for the protagonist from Persona 1, or Revelations Persona. But they've given a lot of focus on here, so on my predictions, my first one is either a port or remake of Persona 1 or Revelations Persona, whichever they decide to call it. But these acrylics, they're about they're going to be almost 2,000 yen, so roughly like 14 bucks for us over in the States. There's also a spot to go purchase them. Let's take a look at that real quick. Okay, over at the Katakawa store. Okay, so they have it sorted by what game they're from. So, go by that. And yeah, we can even see 1980 yen through Katakawa. Next up are keychains for the main characters. These are 1,100 yen, so probably around 7 bucks, something like that. I can't remember the conversion rate offhand. I do kind of wish that they had this announced while I was over in Japan still, so I could have picked up like most of these acrylic stands. Then we've got these little multi-clear case or multi-case things, so just small little cases that you can put stuff in with the pro tags on it. Then we've got the hoodies. I know that they showed these off on the stream as well. So it's got the design that's being used for a lot of this 30th anniversary. This is like the main design, where it's got all the pro tags on it, and then we see the Revelations Persona MC sort of doing like a reaching position. And these are going to be 11,000 yen, so probably 70 bucks roughly. Then a t-shirt with the main visual. And then a fine graph. So that's about 7,150 yen, so like 50 bucks. 50 to like I think that's about 50 bucks. So yeah, that would have been cool to get. Then clear file, little can set, and postcard. They absolutely love clear files and like postcards. I did pick up some while I was in Japan, and yeah, so oh, it's a set for all of them for like 1,200 yen, which is about on average. Whenever I was over there, I was seeing postcards for about 500 yen, and the clear files for around 400 yen. I had picked one up. Let's see here, acrylic keychain showing off the key visual for it for 1,200 yen. Then a large towel for almost 4,000 yen. Then little badges for all of the MCs. Yeah, they're doing a lot of showing off the first, so that's kind of what's making me think that we're gonna see the first show up as like a remaster port, something at least. Logo t-shirts for 3,800. Doesn't look like they'll have them in my size. I'm a little bit of a bigger fellow, so for them, I think that for them, their XL is our large, so I probably need like a double or triple XL. Then a clear tote bag for about 5,000 yen. So I think that's roughly $35, something like that. Logo pouch for 3,850. Keychains for 1,650. Little rubber coin case. I used to remember I remember getting these a long time ago. Like, I remember having one from like a bank. Pin badge set. That would be cool to get. I kind of want to get that. 5,000 yen, that's not bad. That's like 36 bucks, something like that. Yeah, it would be cool to go through these at some point. That's kind of cool. Morgana car. Tissue box. That's cool. For 27.50. Oh, the two-way pouches. Oh, those are cool. Hang on, I really like that. I would kind of want to get the Le Grimoire one. But honestly, I think that either one would be cool to get. About 6,380 yen. So, roughly 45 bucks. Velvet Room cushion. That's cool. For 25.30. Encyclopedia style keychain. About 20.90. They also really like to have these like small plates that people have for like decoration. I'm not that big of a fan of these type of things myself. For 3,300 yen, it's not bad. Oh, and then the mascots. They got keychains for the main three. For how much? 1,300 yen? Not bad. That's about on par. Alright, then 30th title logo acrylic keychain. So all of the games they have on here for it. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wait a minute. That's probably the next thing. So yeah, they're 660 yen each. It's probably going to be in like a bag, like a little like blind box. And you could either get the single one for 660 or like an entire case of them for 8,500 yen. Yeah, 13 in a box. Okay, and this is another thing like that, just like art badges. for art badges for like the covers of the games. So yeah, right there they've got like the Revelations Persona and then just Persona. So 440 yen each, or 5,700 for a box, which is 13. Okay, and then we've got a Thanatos and Arsene shirt. Probably the two like most recognizable ones. I'm surprised they don't have like Izanagi on here. And then purchase from overseas here. Okay, so they show like the main places to go to get them. So could go to Kadokawa, and they have like everything listed here. So yeah, this is a place that you can get them. So I'll have the link to the Persona channel here, as well as the link to the Kadokawa site to order them from. Now, on to the predictions. As I've been saying throughout this entire thing, I think we're going to see Persona 1 get a remake or port. And I think that at the concert, which hopefully we get one in like June maybe, I'm not sure when it's supposed to be. Hopefully we get more news on the Persona 4 Golden Revival. Either like an actual trailer or maybe a release date. That's just mainly like a want, that's not really a prediction. I think that for predictions, like I said, Revelations Persona, maybe a dual pack with 1 and 2. And those, like, any of those are probably going to be, like, physical up on, like, limited run games, digital only, normally. Honestly, I can't really see much else that they would do outside of bringing, like, spin-offs over, so something like, the Jack Frost game over to the Visual Boy for, Nintendo Switch Online, or maybe Persona Q. That's also a possibility. I'm not sure what the likeliness of them doing that is. One thing that I would honestly like to see is a Persona fighting game, but it's more than just like 4 with a little bit of 3. Like, I'd like to see everybody here represented. Minus the gacha game. I didn't care for it too much. I mainly played for like the gacha elements of it. So, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put up my 3 right here. I am thinking Persona 1/2 duology, port, remake, something. News on Persona 4 Revival, which is honestly kind of like a asterisk one, so I'll probably update that there. So Persona 1 and possibly 2 duology. News on Persona 6. Hopefully we get even just like a little teaser. I feel like they're doing enough with remakes as is right now to where I think that we've been held off well enough. So Persona 1 and 2 duology. Persona 6 and a announcement trailer, or not an announcement trailer, but a release date trailer for Persona 4 Golden Revival. Those are the main things that I am wanting to see. Those are the main things I'm predicting. I think especially with how much they've shown off Persona 1 here versus the love that they haven't shown to any of these three for a while. I think that shows that they're gauging that interest there. So yeah, that's my predictions for the Persona 30th anniversary. Hopefully they do more. Hopefully we get more from it. But that, I mean, like, with how the 25th anniversary was, which didn't feel that long ago, it felt like it was like 2 years ago at this point. Like, that had dragged on, and honestly, I think it was kind of a disappointment. But hey, you know what? 5 years later, they always have the chance to surprise us, so I'm really hoping that they knock it out of the park. As always, leave a like, let me know what you're hoping to see in the 30th anniversary for Persona. Leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.